Okay, for the time being, I'm going to skip directly from Longtail Alpha to RSS Xtreme, leaving out only wire and channel bookmarks, because those are really simple to use. So with RSS Xtreme, what this does is it exploits all the URLs that YouTube uses when it creates videos for different, like for instance, an iPad would use a different URL to a mobile device, and a desktop would use a different URL to a laptop. All in all, there's about 106 or something like that. It's quite a lot. So what RSS Xtreme does is it actually logs into FeedBurner, which is a Google-owned account. And what FeedBurner does is it gives you one link of all of those URLs, but you'll get all of the URLs right now. Let me show you. So what you have to do is you have to put in your username and password of your Gmail account, and put in the video that you want to create all the different links for, and then simply hit start creating RSS, and then you'll see it will go and it'll log into Google, and from there it goes to FeedBurner and it starts creating. You can actually see it right at the bottom here where it says logging into Google, but you can follow along what is happening over there. So let's just see what's happening. Okay, now it says getting the video details, and now it's loading FeedBurner, and now it's burning the feed, and now it's generating the posts, and you can see all the different URLs that it's busy creating. And then it creates a whole lot of short URLs like tiny URL and bit.ly, those type of URLs, which also all point back to this video. Now, the important thing about that, why is this important? It's because that if somebody clicks one of those URLs and goes to this video, it appears to Google and to YouTube that it's a different person to somebody that would be clicking on this URL. So yeah, it's a very, very good, it's a very simple tactic, and it's a very good tactic, and you can do a lot with these URLs that get. Okay, so now if we have a look here, we can see 106 URLs have been generated. So let's just have a look at them. Every single one of these URLs are, there you go, every single one of them are a point to this same video, but they look totally different. And here you can see these are some short URLs. Here's the FeedBurner URL, and there's a Bookmark Alpha URL. Okay. So now what you can do is you can actually send this to the indexer, which I'll do now. So if one has a look at the indexer here, you can see it's being submitted to link indexer. Crazy indexer is waiting for run, and these other ones doesn't have any. But it's going to index all of those. Let's go back to RSX, say send to the pinger. So it'll send that to the pinger, and here you can see it's pinging them all. Okay, so this is like a really, really quick way to get your video indexed. Okay, so now also what you can do is you can save it. So let me do that, and I'll save it to my desktop, and I'll call it Alpha RSS X. Now this is a video, it's just a video that I made that gives a whole lot of Photoshop tips. But what I can do with this notepad file, there it is, yeah. Okay, I've got them all, yeah. Like this feed spooner, let's go and have a look at that. Come back here. So you can see the name of the file is Optimizing YouTube Thumbnail Images in Photoshop, and it's taken every single one of those URLs and it's made a separate video for it. Every single one of them point to the same URL, but they look like all different because it's all different URLs that it's pointing to. Alright, so now another thing that I like to do, which I got from a friend of mine called Gary Efron, who's quite a sharp cookie. So I'm logged in here to my Alpha channel, so I'll get rid of that. I can now come here and say go to Google Docs. Okay, so why do I want to do that? I want to get a blank Google Doc. I want to go to this Alpha RSS, select them all, copy, and paste them in there. Furthermore, I would put the whole description of everything that I've got on the video, and including the links back to the website. Where am I? Here am I. Okay, here's the description, and I would put in as many keywords as I can actually think of. I don't really have this here because this is a training video, but yes, you can put as many as you like here, and you can call this, I'm going to call it optimizing YouTube thumbnail images in Photoshop. I'm going to call it that so that it's got a nice optimized name. Okay, and then I can come up here to share, and I can click on share, and I can say advanced and change this private to public on the web. Okay, so now what this means is this is an indexable document that can be seen on the web. So I think this is the document URL, yeah, so I must have the editing. So what I can do is I can take this here, come into Videos and Alpha again, go to OnlyWire, where I've got my my username and password already set up. I know only why it seems like an old-fashioned way of doing things, but you know, I've got it and it's in VSA, so why not just get it done? YouTube thumbnails in Photoshop, and the description here, take it away. I'll grab that from my video. Oh goodness. VSA, put that in there. We'll just say how to, and yeah, I'll just put the keywords like that, and then say start bookmarking. Okay, so and that's it. So now, if you can see, in a very short space of time, using RSS X, you've created all these URLs. You've created a Google Doc, which is now public. Let me close this one here. So your Google document is now public and spiderable and can be found, and when they find it, they're going to find all of these links, links here back to the website, and normally I would put a couple of hundred keywords in it as well. And yeah, it's very, very effective and very, very cheap way of doing it. And I could take it one step further, but I think I'd leave that for later when I'm talking about strategies.